Unfortunately, I have to make this video because it seems unfair that other people should go through, I don't know, something as bothering as my experience with this Facebook marketplace. Lady, shall I call her lady, old lady? I don't know. That's not important right now. So, one evening, I was scrolling marketplace, and for some time now, I've been buying used consoles with games from Denmark. I have a friend there that can easily go and pick them up, and everything worked out just fine. I've bought a few of them. It's not the first time. This was the Facebook ad from Marketplace. This is the seller, and to put it in translation here because it is in Romanian. This is a PlayStation 4. It's really cute. It's well looked after. It's functional, and it's for sale. It comes only with power cable. I guess you can just presume that cable for the device means power cable, and 25 games. They were listed here in the ad, and nothing else mentioned, just that there are games included. Okay, so what now? Well, I checked her other ads from Facebook Marketplace to see if, I don't know, if she ever sold something. And what do you know? She's a big time seller. She sells a lot of stuff. What caught my eye was, of course, the PS4. And I saw that she also sold, I think it was a PS2 with games. Oh my god, was it really at the bottom? Yeah, here. So she sold a PS2 with games for 300 Danish crowns. At first, for this PS4, she wanted 1,000. I offered her because it was actually a fair price from the beginning. I had nothing to complain. But because my friend has to go to pick the games and the consoles up every time, unfortunately, almost all the time, they're not nearly as close to him as I would like, and she was maybe 100 kilometers away, give or take. And I had to take in consideration his journey, his road to take them. So I negotiated and I said I could offer 800 Danish crowns. And well, at first she said no, 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 900, less price. And yeah, I said the max I can go is 800 if you would like. He can send the money. In Denmark, you can send the money via phone, and people are really trustworthy. I mean, I've never had problems like this, and it's amazing. And the fact that everything about this ad, almost everything, was a lie. So there are problems with the console, there are problems with the games. So everything is functional, but not quite. Okay, firstly, she didn't accept, and he contacted her. He contacted her. My friend did, and offered her 800. He also said that he could transfer the money, and firstly, she didn't accept, and after 2 3 days, I think she realized that nobody is going to pay that money for the games because people who usually live there in the area will come and see the games. I think that that's when she realized what she had, and the fact that what she had was junk, or I don't know, not junk, but not worth that much, this much. I don't know. So, fast forward, she gave him a text. The text sounded like, you can send 800 and you can come for the games in the weekend when you can. And he texted me back, or he called me, I don't really remember. He said that she accepted, and what do you want to do? Do you want to go? I mean, do you want me to go and pick them up? And I said, well, that's a bit weird. Why so firmly stuck at 900 and then all of a sudden nothing changed? I think nothing changed. We didn't change her mind. We didn't insist, although me and also him reached out to contact her. So he went and picked them up, thinking that everyone is, I don't know, nice. He didn't check anything. He just went with trust. Okay, and fast forward 2 more weeks later, the console and the games finally show up. And here's where it gets interesting. So, out of all the games, only these work. But you have to imagine it like this. So these work. In these 2 cases, I've put loose discs that I've had with FIFA 19 and 16, but those discs don't work. So yeah, these are the games. Why don't they work? Well, let's just put it this way. You have this game, The Incredibles Disney. A really nice family game. It's good for the kids. You learn something from it. This is how a disc, even this is crashed, oh my god. Yeah, it's not in perfect condition, but it's okay. So this is how a disc should look like. Okay, I'm gonna put these 2 back. And another thing, when I saw this lot, I definitely wanted to play Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, and I think that Lego Avengers, Lego Avengers I will get to play, but the other 2, not so much. And let's take a look. The cases, now they're cleaned anyway. I cleaned them all. But yeah, you start to see something very weird. And it's the fact that they're heavily scratched. And this is not even the worst. So I was thinking like, damn, okay, this game is bad. Never mind. There are 25 of them. Yeah. I don't really think that you can do this without being on purpose. I mean, seriously, you can't do this only if it's on purpose. You use a sharp blade or something. I don't know. And this is even weirder that they were filled, some of the cases were filled with remains from food. I'm guessing French fries. And it's so sad. I mean, look, this is FIFA 22. It's a pretty new game. And look at it. Look at the state it is in. And they also have something, that black spot if you see there. I don't know what that is, to be honest. But Yeah. Look, the game that I really wanted to play. How do you think does it look? Exactly. It's shit. It looks really, really bad. All scratched up. Not much to do with them. I did put them up on Vinted. Some guy from Greece offered to buy them. He'll probably use the cases, as I really don't collect newer games from newer consoles. It's not a big issue for me, I guess. I do have some games here to play, so it's not that bad. But the fact that you would literally just have to open one of these and to just see them, look, it's scratched. I mean, yeah, people are gonna judge and they're gonna say, well, why didn't your friend check? Because nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Except the fact that when he went to pick it up, there was no nice old lady. There was a younger lady who just quickly gave him the pack with the console, and then she left. Like, the money was already sent. It happened really fast. Just gave him the console and left. So these are the games that work. I guess Knowledge is Power is an interesting game. It's an interesting concept. Mostly sports games, so not really much there is to do with them. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the console works. It was just a little bit dirty, so it wasn't... I'm not gonna complain that much because of the console, really, to be honest. But she said that it does work. So, it does work. It does turn on. And let's see the magic happen. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna try to put this very bad disc. It does read. That's a good sign. The game won't work, of course, but this tray is trash. I mean, the console hasn't been opened, never been opened, and I understand why. Because if I found bits of pieces of food in the games, in the cases, probably there will be bits of food in this console, and especially in here where you put the disc in. Yeah, you can't see this, but the console's struggling to read. It's amazing that it can even read. I don't know what's trying to read about it. Okay, and yeah, let's just eject the disc. And yeah, nothing mentioned about this problem or the fact that, oh my god, just look at it. It's really amazing. I mean, it's yeah, it's so sad. I really don't want to consider it a scam. I really think, in my honest opinion, that she didn't knew about anything. So it's probably her daughter just said, "Mom, put this on your account." I don't know why. I don't know why would you do this. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you accept to sell something from someone, even if it's your family, and not check it? Because it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. You just open it and you see the scratches. Okay, so what happened next? My friend came back from Denmark, I think, on a Thursday evening tonight. I didn't check the console then. I checked it on Friday. On Saturday or Sunday morning, I wrote to her and I told her that there is a problem with the tray. It works really bad. And did you have, or do you have any idea about this problem? And she said, what? She's just really, what? Just one word and nothing else. And yeah, that's the only thing that she ever replied back after she sold the console. Yeah, she did knew about it, or whoever had this console knew about it, because on the back of the PS4 Slim, there is a hole that's protected by a plastic transparent film, which hides a screw that you have to rotate when the disc gets stuck. And that film was already broken. So clearly, this PS4 had this problem before it arrived, before she even intended it in selling it. I asked her about the games because, well, yeah, the games do have a problem. To consider that more than half of them are, I think, trash. Trash is really good way to put it, or you can use it to play fetch with your dog. It's a really nice toy. It flies very far, and yeah, it's shiny. She didn't reply back. I don't know if she blocked me or anything, but yeah. And the fact that when you try to put a game inside it, the saddest part is that the console has never been opened yet. So if I open it and I break that seal, I'm gonna be the one that practically voids its warranty. I don't know, it's not under warranty, so it doesn't really matter. But it's sad. So FIFA 19, this is my disc, not from her. The game's installed fine. I installed the game. It does have Battlefront on it, so it does have Battlefront, but yeah, that game was never in this pack. So maybe they had other games that were working, and they just tried to get rid of these games. So yeah, I just think that it's important to know that when you ever meet this person on Facebook Marketplace, if you're from Denmark, you should pay attention. And from now on, at least from my opinion, I'm gonna always double check, and I will always definitely ask for more pictures. And if you are a seller and you say, no, I'm not gonna send you more pictures, I've listed pictures in the ad, well, you can't really stick this into this directly. So yeah, put pictures with your games, put pictures with your discs. It doesn't matter how the cover looks like. There is here one example, this NBA, which looks pretty bad, to be honest, on the outside, but I really don't care. But when you open it and you see the game, and when you turn it on the back and see the game, yeah, the disc, you realize that, well, this game is useless. So the moral of the story, you don't have to trust anyone these days. People will literally try to screw you over for some games. I really thought that this sector, it's not business, because it's not business. I do it as a hobby. I'm not actually a reseller of these consoles. I just like owning them, playing on them, and that's about it. But I really thought that this was I don't know, a hobby in which people care about games, especially when you buy it from someone uh, who has a family, someone that's not a reseller, someone that is not from the flea market. I've bought games that were sitting on the ground in a flea market, and they were in a better condition than these ones. So, yeah. Don't ever trust anyone. And what do you think? Did she know about the games, or did she find out later when I told her about the console with the problem with the disk ejecting? And why do you think she never replied back? Because it's strange how you can fastly reply when it's about money and money you have to receive, and almost instantly when there is a problem with something that you sold, yeah, you don't reply back. Yeah, it's a sad day for my trust in people. Unfortunately, I really am a person that, not to say I'm putting my faith in other people, but I really think that all people should be honest. I would have bought the lot anyway, but I'm thinking for a cheaper price. I don't know. Maybe from where you're sitting and seeing this video, you're thinking that 800 Danish crowns is a good price, even considering the fact that half of the games don't work, and and also considering the fact that this console has a problem with its mechanism to eject and to pull the discs inside it. But where I'm standing, I've bought an identical PS4 Slim with one controller and power cable and 3 games. Not top class games, so Spider-Man Miles Morales would be a top class game, at least in my opinion. I really don't know PS4 games that well, so don't judge me on that one. So with FIFA and NBA, but I paid less than half the price that I paid for this console. So yeah, this console was never worth this much money. And to take in consideration that my friend had to go 100 kilometers with his car to go and take this, I'm not gonna say garbage, because it's not garbage, it's just trash. Yeah, I'm thinking that almost all the time from now on I'm really gonna be 100% more deeply focused when buying something, and I'll always remember that if someone doesn't want to show you more photos of their product, they're either hiding something or they just don't give a damn about their product. And if they don't give a damn about something they own, clearly they won't give a damn about you. And when the seller doesn't give a damn about you, you really have to know that if there will be any problem, you'll be just left with a what? Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about all this situation? And what do you think in general about buying off Facebook Marketplace? Do you think it's a nice way to buy games, or use other alternatives? From my standpoint, so from where I live, Facebook Marketplace is a place where me as a collector, I can still find, I don't know, mostly interesting games, rare games, and on a budget. Because scalpers and resellers are not on Facebook Marketplace. They're usually on other platforms. Vinted is full of them. We have a site here in Romania, OLX is full of them, but Facebook Marketplace hides this really well because people generally don't know what they're selling, and they just put a description, a vague description of selling PS4 games and a console. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. What games? How's the condition? What does it have? What other accessories? Whatever. They don't know. And that's why I liked Facebook Marketplace. I found, I'm just gonna say from the top of my list, I found God of War, the collection, with maybe 7 euro, and that's really cheap. It's a really nice game to add to your collection. But yeah, now I'm gonna use this Gran Turismo edition controller, which, by the way, it looks amazing. And I'm gonna start the game, and the game starts just fine. So there's no problem with the console on the part of reading the discs, on the part of installing games, but unfortunately this experience at the end of the day was really annoying because it could have easily been managed more carefully. If she would have said, I have this console, I have these games, and I also have the other games, which you saw that I put here. These don't work, this has a problem with the eject tray, and the other games work. Tell me a price you're willing to pay. I would have said my price. If you agree with me on a price, it's good. If you don't agree, I'm not going to keep insisting and to keep bothering you with, but please, consider my offer, consider my offer. Never will I do such a thing. It's your product, it's your price. If you don't put a price on it and you ask me to give a price, I'll give you a price. That's my price. That's not me trying to be cheap or me trying to scam you with anything. It's just the price I'm willing to pay. Yeah, you can hear it that it's not even in the game, and it's getting really hot. Probably no thermal paste left. But yeah, the PS4 is a nice console. Unfortunately, I don't think that it will have a long life console-wise, because the PS5 can play PS4 discs and is backward compatible, from what I know at least, because I don't own a PS5. Okay, I'm gonna close this game. It's really ramping the fan really high. It's really interesting to see. Okay, I'm gonna go and remove the disk. Yeah. And let's see. Oh, actually, it's starting to work pretty good. I did clean it. I did clean it here because it was dirty. But other than that, I haven't opened it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna open it. If you just give it a little help, it will work. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and stay away from people who don't put photos or descriptions in their ads on Marketplace or eBay or whatever. Have a nice day.